what I'd like to do now is show you Social ADR. Social ADR is a great website where you can basically you earn credits to get social bookmarks. It's very, very powerful and very clever, and it's a good way of getting social bookmarks from a lot of different accounts for your site. Now, the only little issue I have with it is the fact that often the sites have lots and lots of different offers on there, but it is from lots of different accounts, lots of different social bookmarking sites. So it's not like you're suddenly going out and getting 1,000 LinkedIn likes or Facebook likes or something like that. You can get Facebook likes, you can get Google Plus ones, you can get tweeted, you can get all sorts from it. So it's very, very clever. If we click on social accounts, let's have a quick look at edit accounts here. You can see here a lot of the different sites that you can use. So there's plenty of different opportunities here for you to get some good social bookmarks. Now, what you need to do is you've got two ways of doing it. You can either buy some credits, or if I go back a page, there's a share queue. So what I can do is, if I don't want to spend any money, I can go over here and I can share these on my own social bookmark account. So I could go through, create social accounts on every single network, then I can start sharing these, and for everyone I share, I will get some credits that I can then use to have my site bookmarked by other people, and that's basically how it works. So what you can do is you can buy credits. So I could say, right, I want to buy myself 1,000 credits, so I can go out and spend $37. I'll get 1,000 credits, which equates roughly to 1,000 bookmarks, which is pretty enough. Now, they do run offers every now and then, so you can keep an eye out for those. Particularly if you signed up, you'll get them. You can upgrade your account, and you can see there's different accounts you can get. So you get a free one, where it's basically up to you to do the job. But on free, you can't get the Twitter, the Google Plus ones, and so on. Once you go for the lazy free, you can see you can get more from there. So you can start just basically, you get 420 credits per month, and off you go. You can get higher ones as well, depending on how many you want. But basically, any of these will do. It's entirely up to you what you go for. Once you're here, once you start sharing them, you go to Add Bookmark, and then you can put your website address in there. So let me just put a website address in. Change.com. If I click autofill, right, it's not picked up anything from that. Let's try another one. Let's see if it'll pick up from there. That should have stuff on it. Okay, you need the HTTP. That's what I was doing wrong. Now you can see here it's automatically grabbed my tags, grabbed my title and my description. All I have to do is select a category. So let's pick a category. Internet and telecom. There you are. Then you can pick a submission rate. Tells you here all about them. So drip is once a week, slow once every 2 days, normal 2 to 3 times per day. So I tend to leave it on normal, and then you can enter a submission limit. This is how many times that we submitted before it's stopped. So just leave it blank. There are defaults depending on what sort of account you've got. If you've got a lower level account, then you're limited on how many of these you can do. Now, microblogging, like tweeting and all that, costs a lot more credits. So it costs a number of credits depending upon how big somebody's Twitter following is. So if they've got a big Twitter following, it's going to cost you a lot more credits. So you can disable this if you want to, so you only get social bookmarks. But you can also set custom messages here for these if you so choose. Now, what you need to do then is you need to spin the title and the description. So the spin tax is very simple. So step by step, easy to follow, simple to understand. There you are. WordPress video tutorials, blah blah blah. So what I would personally do is I would spin the sentence 3 times. So I would come up with 3 alternative descriptions, and then I would spin the words within each description, and that way there's plenty of variety. Now, what I tend to do with these is I don't make it salesy. I would, instead of the default description, I might say something like, I found this great set of WordPress tutorials that were so simple to follow. I can't believe I had struggled to learn WordPress for so long before I found these videos. Something like that. So you do some. I tend to write something. So it's from the point of view of a person that would bookmark it. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to write it, make it really salesy, and buy these videos, they're great. I want it to sound much more natural, and that way, if Google ever starts sort of getting a bit smarter and start looking at these social bookmark descriptions, they're going to look at it and it's going to sound much more like it is written by a real person rather than something that perhaps has been created for SEO purposes. I will usually try to include my keyword in the title and in the description, simply because that's going to help you a little bit with the ranking. But I'd never do it at the expense of getting a good title and description. Usually you can fit it in, no problems. And that's all you do. Once you're done, you click save, and off it'll go. It will start to drip feed your social bookmarks in bit by bit for you, and then usually it will notify you when it's updated and when it's finished. And then you can come back and you can increase the submission limit, or you can point social bookmarks to another page as well. So I could say, right, well, I want to do it to a sub page, I want to do it to another domain, and so on. But that's Social ADR. It's very powerful, it's very easy to use, and it's a good way of very quickly getting social bookmarks.